Alright guys, welcome back to Our World Outdoors. I'm Tony.
I'm Missy.
And today we're going to make another dessert. But today we're going to make our version of the real apple pie. Alright? Now I want to start off by saying we're doing ours with homemade applesauce. Now, if you don't know about homemade applesauce, you won't understand why it's brown. But you can just use regular applesauce. We're going to show you the seasonings you put in, or you can actually buy apple pie seasoning, or you can buy apple pie filling, and then just blend it to make it into smaller pieces and then dehydrate it. It all works the same. So let's get started. So first thing we're going to do, we need to get our applesauce open. Alright. So that's step one. And my wife's going to show you how to put the seasonings in it.
Alrighty, so you want ground cinnamon. I'm going to do 1 tablespoon.
And we'll have these ingredients in the description box.
Ground nutmeg, 1 tablespoon. Allspice, 1 teaspoon. That's all you gotta add.
So now she's gonna mix it up. I'm gonna close up her seasonings for her. And while she's stirring this, you want to be sure to either use fruit roll-up trays or parchment paper on your trays. Because if you do not, it will all drip through and make a giant mess. So, you can see, get that, take a little closer. See the finished product? It's even darker brown now because of the cinnamon.
Did you smell it? Oh my god, it smells so good.
Yeah, if there's only YouTube smell-o-vision. Okay. So, I'll let my wife do this because she does it making less of a mess. But what we're going to do is we're going to spread this out over 2 trays. This is approximately 8 servings, okay? Now, if you're going to make them for, say, lunches, which is fine, you're looking at probably about 4 servings. So just prepare it based on that, which you're going to use it for. We're personally going to use it for desserts, so we're going to make 8 servings out of it.
This is the dehydrated stuff that you want to do in your house. Because you want it to smell up the house.
Yeah, it's not like the buffalo chicken where you want to put it outside because it's burning your eyeballs. This is stuff that makes your house smell like one of them scented candles at Christmas time.
Yeah.
So.
Super good.
Yep.
There's 1.
Yep. Now, when we get done with this, we'll show you how to do the graham cracker crust that we're going to have in it. It's not perfect. You're not cutting a wedge of pie, but I promise you, you'll love the taste of it after a high day of high miles. Or maybe you're just camping with the kids and you want something extra. You know, we all can eat s'mores and roasted marshmallows. Sit around a campfire and pop out this and let them smell that apple pie. I promise you, everybody will think you're like the coolest person in camp. Alright, so she's pretty much got this wrapped up here. We're going to take and get these into the dehydrator. We'll come back tomorrow. I'll give you a timeline of how long this took. Obviously, with every dehydrator, it's different. So you just use ours as a rough estimate, and it's also about how many trays you do. And we'll get back, we'll show you how to assemble this, and we'll show you how to rehydrate it, which is very important in this one. So stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So, apple pie with graham cracker crust. Here's how we get going from here. Now, we will need our sandwich bags. Actually, I'm going to use these because they're longer. And some things I need to tell you. One, on our parchment paper, you'll know when they're done when you have to peel them. Alright? It's going to look almost like a fruit roll-up. You peel it off. Now, you see the shiny spots on it? That's the sugars. You're never going to get those shiny spots to go away. So, in order to speed up the rehydration process, we're going to take them and just take a pair of scissors and just chunk it up smaller. Now I told you guys we're making 8 servings with this. That's because I'm making them dessert size, not meal size. If they were going to be meals, we'd make it into 4. We'd double it up. My wife doesn't like dessert size. She likes big sizes. I know that, you know, I've already ate a ton of calories. Adding in a bunch of sugars for dessert is not mandatory, so I do just enough. But I make up for it with the crust. So basically, you're going to cut it up. You're going to throw it in your baggie. And this is where it becomes, you choose your own. Alright, so we will make this into 8 servings. We've got 2 trays here we made. So basically what's going to happen is each tray is going to make 4 servings. If you want to make them actual meal type or bigger desserts, make each tray into 2 bags. But graham crackers, that's our next step. So when you carry them out, my suggestion to you would be, depending upon how crunchy you like yours, put in, like this right here, I broke them in half. This is 3 graham crackers, okay? So if we put that in the bag, like that, we can take that out, pull the graham crackers back out, pour in our 1/4 cup in order to match up to the 8 servings. You put a 1/4 cup of water. We can pull these out and add them in after everything's rehydrated, after the apples are rehydrated, if you want a crunchy crust. If you don't care and you just want it mixed in, just put them in there and bust them up in the bag and rehydrate the whole thing at once. It's still going to be great. It just depends on what you want. So I'll continue getting all this bagged up, but I wanted to go over price here because most of the ingredients we have as far as spices and stuff, most people have in their kitchen. If you don't, it's not going to cost you anything. But just based on what we used, you got about $1 for applesauce. You got $2 here for your graham crackers. Now, if you wanted to go really big, you could go with like the Teddy Grahams or one of those. Alright, so let's bust this down. You got $3, so half that be $1.50. You're looking like what, 75 cents, I think, is what it comes out to a serving. Maybe actually less, but let's keep going here. So, this is what it looks like rehydrated. Alright, it's just a pie filling. It's none special. What we're going to do is I'm only going to add 2. But I'm going to take 2 of these graham crackers and just bust it. Alright? Just break it up, throw it in there, and we're going to mix it in. Now what you're going to find out is that about half of the graham crackers are going to soak up all the moisture and the rest of them are just going to stay on top in big chunks. Alright? So now, the important part. That tastes exactly like a graham cracker crust apple pie. And if you don't believe me, you can ask my wife. Get in here, woman. Now, she is a pie connoisseur. She makes good pie. So, she's not going to want to admit that this is good.
That is really good.
It's not as good as your pie that you make
not.
it like Christmas or Thanksgiving, but it's a happy medium for trail food.
But for the trail, that's awesome.
And the smell is what'll get you. Crack this out, I'm telling you, crack this out and heat it up. And when you open that bag at the campfire and tell everybody what you got and they watch you eat that and smell it, they're going to be mad.
I wasn't sold on the graham crackers, but...
Another trick, if you really want to kick this up, is buy the chocolate graham crackers. They sell the Teddy Grahams, but they're the little graham cracker guys, but they're chocolate. I just didn't want to buy them because they're like almost $4 a box, whereas this box was only $2. But those actually are really awesome. So then you have like a chocolate.
Oh. I just ate pie.
Paulo's dying over here. He is literally going nuts over there. But anyways, guys, as you can see, and I'll let the human calculator here calculate this out. 8 parts, $3.
It's like 35 cents a piece.
Is it what it comes out to? 35 cents a piece. Can you get much better than that? So, anyways, now that
40 cents.
Now that you've well, calm down. Paulo's just dying over there. He's dying. He wants to be on camera and he wants to eat the food. You've seen how it's done. You see it's completely cheap and easy. Just go out and make your own, and we'll see you in the next one.